I want to begin by saying this is a great piece of legislation, and thank you very much. It's a great stimulus for debate. The thought behind it is very thorough. I quite like the definitions in it, to be quite honest, and I am someone who has built my whole life on advocacy and working in the communities and doing, being an activist. That then the obvious choice of career was to try and move into politics and make that effective change from inside this House. So I completely I understand the chilling effect on freedom of speech of advocacy groups that this definition has brought about, and I've been aware of it in organisations, and somewhere on files there's probably letters that I've written complaining about it. So I am ad idem with you when it comes to the spirit and what is behind that this legislation. I welcome what is in the programme for government and what is being brought forward and the initiatives that are being taken in the whole area of electoral reform, the Commission, and the idea of bringing this before the Joint Oireachtas Committee. And you have my absolute pledge that I am also on that committee, and I will make sure to watch this and make sure that it doesn't slip off the agenda. If I had one criticism generally, and one of my great discoveries in this House has been having fantastic conversation thus far, and looking forward to many more with Senator Byrne, where we're in a similar nerdy mode when it comes to data, and so we can exchange very nerdy words on data. But one of my key concerns, and one of the big things that is affecting democracy, is social media and the use of social media, and not just online political advertising. And my concern, Minister, while I have the opportunity to broach you on it, my concern is in actual fact that the definition that we're going after to try and legislate for is far too narrow. Because if we have any knowledge or understanding arising out of the Cambridge Analytica experience and any of the documentaries around that, any of the books written, be they alleged whistleblowers or not, or people trying to clear their conscience and save their careers, I'm not quite sure. But if we see anything, we see that here we're in a situation where social media affects how we think. It is designed to manipulate us. It is designed to control us. It's designed to get in there inside our heads in a way that we don't even realise we're being manipulated. So this morning, any one of us that would have done the old-fashioned thing and bought the Irish Times and opened it up, we saw all of the same articles within it. We read all the same. We might agree, we might disagree, but at least we're all getting the same news from the same source. The problem with social media is that it is tailored to our likes, how long we pause on a particular image, how long we give to. We can end up going down the rabbit hole of following something innocuous, and people are being led into extreme positions, be they radicalised for violence, be they ultra fear type positions. And so I think that when we're looking at electoral reform, and we're looking at how we deal with definitions, and this needs to be part of that, we need to consider the role of social media, the role of how our democracy is being undermined, because when it comes to getting our newsfeed, when it comes to getting our information fed to us, you and I will get very different things because we might like different, because we're a different gender, because we have different children of different ages, of different gender. Everything about all of the points and everything about our life is manipulated to commodify us as human beings and turn us into just merely being purchasers and users, and that stream of media and that stream of influence in our life is in private hands for marketing and profit purposes. It's not the old days where you can come out and protest outside this House and influence the people that are making the legislation. We don't even know where the power really is anymore because of so these social media giants need to be taken on, and they need to be legislated for. And I say that in due recognition of all the employment and everything that they have in our state. But however, there is a massive threat to our democracy. We've already seen the evidence of it in Britain. We've seen the evidence of it in the States, and we should take it very seriously. So I suppose I think that we need to consider your points within that larger conversation, and we need to be legislating far more powerfully, and I think that we need to be even doing more than is being proposed. Thank you.